need to add in the superintendent's report?
Okay, yeah.
Why is
We
that?
do have more information on the superintendent's report. I think you have in your packets okay, just wanted to, I can pass this out as well. That's fine.
Thank you much.
Okay. I just want to give you a sort of snapshot of enrollments at this time. Please know that they are changing daily. It's amazing. Even, after we began putting these numbers together, I think Kathy said she knows that there's a set of triplets coming to the middle school, and Maggie told me that there were, you know of some other kids that are coming to Melrose as well that aren't included here because we don't have anything official that the parents have called. And the military families, some have told us that orders are changing. We had some kids on the list, but then the orders changed. So while in the past we haven't known mostly until August, we put into place a pre-registration process in working with the captain at the base of trying to figure out how not to have this be just such a wait and see, and we didn't really have time to prepare for the numbers of kids that we got last year. So we have earlier numbers now, but these definitely are not final numbers. But I thought it was interesting that overall, just kind of, and in thinking about our test scores, we need to think about this too, because we have a lot of different kids each year. Overall, we have 42 students leaving us. 35 of those are military. 4 kids have moved from Jamestown, and 3 have transferred to private school. Coming in, we have 56 new students. 48 of those are military. 3 are moving to Jamestown, and 5 are transferring from private schools back to, or coming, to join public school. At NK, we know about the new military students, or new registrations at NK, so far as 6. But what I haven't been able to get is how many withdrawals, how many military kids at NK are not going to be here. So as far as the overall number, I don't know yet. And I don't have a really pre-K registration button down either. But if you just flip to the next page, this is just a little bit of trying to put those numbers in perspective. In January, I gave you what our actual numbers were there, and then for budget purposes, we projected enrollment, so we would know numbers of teachers, etc. And you can see what our projected enrollment was, and the next column that I added, the last one there that's highlighted and sort of shaded, is where our present numbers are right now. That shouldn't be a negative 33. That's supposed to be parentheses there, around 33. So right now we're up from our projection at Melrose, and we're lower at Lawn. But we don't know. I'm sure these numbers are going to change, as I said. We know 3 more anyway at Lawn, a set of triplets. What grade are we anticipating those triplets? 6th grade. That's where we have the most of them now anyway. Well, we did have 12 military kids in grade 6 last year, so those 3 would make it 12 now. And down at the bottom, if you look at the NK numbers, you can see how many military students we had at each grade level in January, and then right now how many new ones we have. And as I said, they don't all stay for 1 year, some stay for longer than that. We should be able to give you better numbers in August, the August meeting, or more up-to-date numbers. And I'm anticipating more, not fewer, because the students that we would lose, we think we know about them already. So it's not likely that many more will leave, but it is likely that a good number more students will be coming in. So I don't see any place where it's looking like we would have to add staff. that always, since my first year here, when I just arrived and we had to add a teacher at the last minute, I always am worried that we'll have one grade that sort of balloons on us, but I don't see that happening with these numbers so far. Any questions about that?
It seems that it changes daily.
It does change daily. It's exciting.
Right now.
The last time I asked Maggie, there were 40 new registrations.
Right.
And this year, our anticipation will have 3 first grade classes, 3 second grade, 2 third grade.
No, 2 fourths.
2 fourths.
Yeah, that small class is moving up. They'll be in the 4th grade.
Okay, and 3
3 of all the
K,
sections except
1, 2,
for
3.
the 4th grade, where there are 2.
retired.
And Gwen is getting good information on new students coming in on IEPs, so she's able to think about placement and TA assignments and that sort of thing. It just gives us a whole lot more planning time than we have in the past. And I have good news on bus parking. We are this much closer. I don't want to say we're not there. Next Tuesday is the meeting of the State Properties Committee. And in preparation for that, we have a contract, a contract was written. It was approved by their legal department. They've had Bruce and I review it, Bruce Kaiser and I review and sign it, so it's there. And we'll be there at the meeting in the event that they don't find any problem with it and that at this meeting it gets approved. It will then get signed on the spot. The people that we've been talking to are very optimistic, but it's not over until it's over. And as we all know, but the contract would be in effect for 5 years. We did meet with the bus company today and updated them on that and where that parking would be.
Well, just for the heck of it, if and when you hear good news, bad news, let us know. This has been one of those ridiculous.
I will be on vacation, but I'll ask Jeanette to
if you would just
send you an email.
Please do.
And
because I'd be kind of interested in this one. It seems so simple.
And is the plan, if Southwest, if the location on Southwest Avenue continues to be available, will we continue to park there? Or now that this agreement is...
It was my intent that we would move and
Okay.
begin using that. I really haven't thought about staying. It's out west. I mean, we might as well get there and try it. If there's some major problem there, at least we'll know that we've got to be,
I say jump right in with both feet, big yellow buses.
we're ready. Okay, then, the letter came to Kathy, but it also came to me as well, that we have been selected by Commissioner Gist.
Trouble when they say that.
You've been flagged.
To participate in the, oops, I did this backwards. It should be NAEP, the National Assessment of Educational Progress, as well as the TIMS testing, which is Trends in Mathematics and Science Study. And you may remember the TIMS study, it's an international study, and how poorly we did internationally. And if you turn to the attachment here, I didn't want to just copy what they were saying, but I didn't see the paraphrase it either, so I'll give you the actual letter. What's happening is our 8th grade has been selected to participate in testing on both of these tests, because they want to do a correlation of our national assessment with the international assessment.